Today is the first lecture on our subject, artificial intelligence. And this subject will require a little bit knowledge on mathematics and the other subjects that you have already gone through during your bachelor degree course. Okay. So no problem. Whenever we find some such type of topics related to mathematics and those other reasoning based subjects, then we'll go through them, we'll discuss them. You'll not face any problem. So without wasting time, we are starting our first lecture on artificial intelligence. I hope my voice is clearly audible to you. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So first I come to the definition of AI. Okay. So what does it mean by AI? What is the definition of AI? I request all of you to mute your mic. Whenever the response is required, I will ask, you will give the response by yes or no. But try to give the responses whenever I ask those questions to you. So what is the definition of artificial intelligence? You know John McCarthy. John McCarthy is known as the father of artificial intelligence. John McCarthy is known as the father of artificial intelligence, and he defined artificial intelligence as the science and engineering of making intelligent machines, especially intelligent computer programs. So this AI is a way of making a computer or computer controlled robot or a software that can think intelligently in the same way, in the similar manner, the intelligent humans thinks. First of all, I would like to know from your side that what do you understand by the term intelligence? Now you can respond. What do you mean by the term intelligence?
So ability to learn.
Okay. Ability to learn by human, and I can see a lot of people joining here, so you can also give response. Well, so if anyone tries to give the answer, please give it quickly, otherwise we'll proceed. So the intelligence means that ability inside you, the way by which you will decide what to do on some specific situations or on some specific conditions. You know about reasoning, you know about common sense, these things we do have as human beings because we do have intelligence with us. But what about your computer? What about your machines? They don't have such type of intelligence with them so that they can decide by themselves to what to do or how to act with respect to particular conditions. So when we try to impart or insert those intelligence to those machines artificially, then that intelligence is known as artificial intelligence. So that's why the father of artificial intelligence, John McCarthy, said that this AI is nothing but science and engineering of making intelligent machines. Okay. Students, I am going to ask one question, at least one question per lecture. Whenever you will get the recorded lecture, that is the YouTube lecture, YouTube link I will share with you as soon as the class will be complete. You'll find the question in the comment, means that description box, or I will ask the question right itself in this class. You all have to answer that question by writing your name and ID in the comment box. Got it?
Yes, sir.
क्योंकि इस तरह हम क्या करेंगे, जो भी पॉइंट्स, जो भी टॉपिक्स होगा, हम पूरे क्वेश्चन आंसर सहित, जैसे भी आप लोगों को एग्जामिनेशन कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम हो गया, whatever the exams you are going to appear, we try to learn AI in that way. Okay, we are not going to leave a single topic that is important as far as the competitive exam is concerned. So all of you, all the students should answer the questions by writing their name along with your ID. Okay. So now, so you got the definition of AI. You also got the father of artificial intelligence. Can you tell me who is the father of artificial intelligence? Who is the father of artificial intelligence?
John McCarthy.
Very good. So John McCarthy is the father of artificial intelligence, many times asked in the exam. Now, artificial intelligence is composed of two words, artificial, then intelligence. Artificial, you know that what we man made, right? And intelligence, I just told you that the thinking power, okay, the ability to decide, that is intelligence. So if we combine these two terms, we can define AI as a man-made thinking power. Why we are discussing this artificial intelligence definitions? Because this is also several times asked in the examination, and they will check that how intelligently you are defining artificial intelligence. So overall, we can define AI as a branch of computer science by which we can create intelligent machines which can behave like a human, think like humans, and able to make decisions like human. Okay, behave like a human, think like a human, and able to make decisions like human. So this definition is clear. Can I proceed ahead?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Quickly give response. Don't take a few seconds for that. Okay. Response is required within 1 second. Now, why artificial intelligence? Next question that comes to our mind is that why do we need AI? Some reasons, of course, you know that there are several reasons that for which we have to design this type of complicated programs. Of course, these AI programs are far complicated than our traditional programs. So the reasons behind them is cited here. One by one, you will see that with the help of AI, you can create some software which can solve real world problems very easily and with accuracy, like, you know, health issues, marketing, traffic issues. You know, nowadays, traffic management systems, AI-based traffic management system is coming. Then about the health issues, different expert systems are coming where we don't actually need doctors. That expert system will collect the input. Input means that conditions of your health, and accordingly that machine will prescribe the medicines needed or the checkups needed with respect to your conditions, okay, or symptoms. That is known as expert system. Then you know about Cortana. How many of you heard about Cortana?
It is in Windows 10, sir.
Okay, very good. Response should be like coming like this. Okay, within 1 second. अभी होमेन ने जैसे रेस्पॉन्ड दिया, आप सभी लोग ऐसे ही रेस्पॉन्ड दोगे. कर्टाना कहाँ है? होमेन अभी आपने क्या बोला?
बस Windows 10 में है सर.
Okay. Then Google Assistant, you know about that?
Yes, sir.
What are the tasks we can?
Android.
Yes. What are the tasks we can perform with Google Assistant? क्या क्या कर सकते हैं हम Google Assistant के जरिए?
Voice.
Anything you can do through Google search machines, you can do the same thing through Google Assistant, right? You just search that where is Kaziranga University, you'll get the answer immediately. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That is an AI-based machine, okay? AI-based system or AI-based program. Then Siri, How many of you know about Siri?
Sir,
Apple, sir.
Yes.
Apple.
Apple. Sorry, Apple.
Okay,
Apple.
very good. Apple. Okay. So these
So
things
part
are yes. How
sir,
many?
I was telling that part of
Mhm.
Apple Incorporation's Mega iOS software.
Right. Okay. Actually, that is the assistant provided by Apple. Okay. That machine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So these are also your virtual assistant. Now, next thing is that I found very important is the designing of some robots which can work at a place where we humans will feel or we may face risks of our life. Okay, what I have said, this environment where there is some risks of your life, in that situations that AI-based robot can be employed. Like suppose at a particular place, suppose in the bus stand, one bomb been detected. Okay, someone said that, yeah, there is a bomb inside the bus. The bomb squad will be called, right? But they are what? They are just human beings. By means wearing a jacket, it may not provide 100% security or 100% assistance to their life. If bomb the blast, then obviously that may cause several injuries, or you can say that very means bad impact or very high level of injury to them. So in such case, instead of that bomb squad, if we employ some AI-based robot to defuse that bomb, then that will be, I think, more what I can say that riskless, or we may not face any type of risks of life of those bomb squad in that situation. Yes or no? Got my
Yes, sir.
point? तो अभी जो देखते हैं आप लोग के बॉम्ब स्क्वाड को भेजा जाते हैं अभी, क्योंकि एआई का इतना ज्यादा डेवलपमेंट नहीं हुआ है जितना हम जनरली स्काई-फाई मूवीज में देखते हैं, या तो आप लोग जहां जहां देखते हो. दिस मास ऑफ डेवलपमेंट विल टेक टाइम. ओके, अब अभी भी हम बॉम्ब स्क्वाड के लिए पीपल्स पर्सन्स को ही भेजते हैं, बट इफ वी एम्प्लॉय एआई बेस्ड रोबोट इन सच सिचुएशंस, देन दैट रिस्क ऑफ लाइफ विल बी reduced. So as per my opinion, that is the very important application of AI. Okay, I hope you also agree with that. Then AI opens a path for, you can directly answer and straight. And AI opens a path for other new technologies, new devices, new opportunities. It is also right that whenever AI-based things is coming, like AI-based camera. How many of you heard about AI-based camera? You know you have smartphones.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, if those smartphones have some cameras associated with some AI-based programs, have you heard about such phones or have you heard about such cameras?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What other things that will bring to you apart from the traditional camera?
So photo quality ro bhal hoy jay aru olop mane edit type or ahe mane.
Okay.
This level saturation black.
Okay. You can answer me frankly. Okay, don't need to worry about. जी तुम लोग के फेस कोर्स है. Whatever the things you are facing, आप लोगों को जैसा लगता है, जैसा आपने फील किया है, सभी के पास स्मार्टफोन होगा, और इस ऐसा स्मार्टफोन में किसी किसी के पास AI बेस्ड कैमरा भी होगा. तो आप बता सकते हो कि क्या फील कर रहे हो, क्या एक्स्ट्रा आप देख रहे हो उस पर्टिकुलर AI बेस्ड कैमरा में, जो आपका नॉर्मल ट्रेडिशनल कैमरा में नहीं मिला था आपको. You can answer that. Okay, this question I left for assignment. You will answer through comment. So, आप लोगों का question समझ में आ गया ना? What I have asked.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
you will do some research. Means you will see that what is the difference between that traditional AI based traditional camera and that with an AI based camera? You have to first go through some search or go through some research, and then you will find out the difference and you will answer that. Okay, don't forget, I want the answer from each of you. Now, these are the reasons that why we need artificial intelligence. Now, if we talk about the goals of AI in broad, I can say that we want some expert systems which can replace some human expert in a particular area. Like मैं अभी थोड़ी देर पहले आप लोगों को एक examples दिया था. ऐसा time आएगा in some means that will be coming soon, of course. We don't need doctors anymore. Instead of a doctor, that particular expert, okay, you know the different specialization we have. Okay, super specialist, specialist. These things will be replaced by that expert system, which will have that much of intelligence. If we give your input of the symptoms or the those reports, check reports, then it will suggest the accurate means what I can say medication to you, and that will be more accurate in fact than an human expert. So this type of expert system we have to design with artificial intelligence, and this is our first goal. Okay, this is our first goal. Like the example I have given about the robot, AI-based robot to defuse bomb. That will also be a kind of expert system. So expert systems creation is our first goal. The system which exhibit intelligent behavior, learn, demonstrate, and explain, and will advise the user. I hope this is clear to you. The term expert system, all of you, you should know about this term, and you should find this term. You will find this term throughout those things that are associated with AI. जब भी AI की बात आएगी, तभी आपको ये expert system, this term you will get. Okay. The next thing is that to implement human intelligence in machines. अब जो expert system हम बना रहे हैं, इसमें हम क्या कर रहे हैं? We are imparting our intelligence. जैसे कोई एक डॉक्टर था जिसका suppose specialization था oncologist. Okay. So we will retrieve all the intelligence from that particular doctor with oncology expert. Actually, he's the oncology expert. Will impart that intelligence to our expert system. So what we are doing, we are implementing human intelligence in that machine, in that expert system. So this is our second goal. But overall, if we say this first goal, this is also coming as a sub goal of this first goal. Okay, to implement human intelligence in machines. So creating system that understand, think, learn, and behave like humans. So students, are these two goals clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The second question that you will today try to answer, one particular example of expert system that we can employ in medical cases, or medical cases means that diagnosis. Okay, medical diagnosis cases. Then next part I'm coming to this, that what are those different domains with the help of we can create this subject, artificial intelligence. AI जो subject है, क्या क्या domains के जरिए हम इसको बना सकते हैं, मतलब इसका जितने भी technical terms होगा या जितने भी contents होगा, हम किस किस domain से और क्या क्या different subjects से लाएंगे. Or we can say that this AI will be composed of more than one particular domain. ठीक है, मतलब आप लोग ये समझ लो, जो AI है ये एक particular one subject नहीं है. ओके, AI को बनाने के लिए हमें बहुत सारे different subjects की जरूरत पड़ती है, और ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ आपको साइंस की जरूरत पड़ेगा, आपको आर्ट्स की भी जरूरत है, आपको बायोलॉजिकल साइंस की भी जरूरत है, और सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट मैथमेटिक्स है, एंड देन कंप्यूटर साइंस का कुछ चीज हम यूज करके ये बनाते क्या है, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस. So let's discuss this. Artificial intelligence is not just a part of computer science. Even it's so vast and requires a lot of other factors which can contribute to it. To create the AI, we should know that how intelligence is composed. So the intelligence is an intangible part of our brain, which is a combination of reasoning, learning, problem solving, perception, language understanding, etc. अब सबसे पहले you tell me that what do you understand by the term intangible part? Can you answer that to me? What do you understand by the term intelligible part? Okay, let me define it for you. Intangible means that thing you cannot touch. याद करना, जब आप लोगों को मैंने DBMS पढ़ाया था तो मैंने आप लोगों को तब भी ये इंटेंजिबल के बारे में बताया था. जैसे जॉब, यू नो अबाउट जॉब. जॉब क्या है जानते हो ये? यस और नो? आप ये जानते हो कि यू आर सपोज वर्किंग एज ए डेटा साइंटिस्ट. आप मुझे ये बताओ, कैन यू टास्क दैट डेटा साइंटिस्ट जॉब? क्या आप उसको टास्क कर सकते हो, छू के देख सकते हो डेटा साइंस को? Yes?
No.
No. Okay. Big no. You cannot touch it. So that is intangible. Intangible का मतलब ये है कि जिसको आप टास्क नहीं कर सकते, that you cannot touch. Right? So जो इंटेलिजेंस है, इंटेलिजेंस भी एक ऐसा चीज है जिसको आप टास्क नहीं कर सकते हो. You can just feel it. ठीक है? आप खुद ही सोच लो, जब आप बड़ा होते हो, तुम छोटे से लेके अभी यहाँ तक पहुंच गए हो आज, ठीक है? तो आपने बहुत सारे चीज आपके जो आसपास का एनवायरनमेंट है उससे सीखे हो, है ना? यस और नो? आपने ये सीखा कि हाँ, तो ABCD क्या है ये आपने सीखा. पहले तो ये सीखा कि बोलना कैसे है, माँ कैसे बोलना है, पापा कैसे बोलना है. उसके बाद आपने ये सीखा कि हाउ टू वॉक. राइट? एक ही टाइम पे तो ये सारे चीज नहीं हो रहा था ना, ग्रेजुअली हो रहा था. ठीक है? आप सपोज यहाँ आसामी सीख रहे थे, ठीक है? ऐसा नहीं है कि एक ही बार में आपने पूरा सीख लिया. आपने हिंदी सीखा तो आपको भी टाइम लगा, ग्रेजुअली आपको सिखाया गया. ठीक है? उसके बाद ये सिखाया गया कि आपको कैसे पार्टिकुलर एक चीज करना है. तो ये जो चीज है इसमें बहुत सारे चीज इन्वॉल्व है. लिंग्विस्टिक है, रीजनिंग है. रीजनिंग जैसे आपको बताया गया कि कहीं पे अगर सपोज ज्यादा धूप है, धूप है, तो आप क्या करोगे कि एक छाता लेके जाओगे, या तो बारिश हो रही है तब भी एक छाता लेके जाओगे. तो ये चीज आपको सिखाया गया है. ठीक है? आप इनबोर्न ये टैलेंट लेके नहीं आए हो. आर यू एग्री और नॉट? यस और नो?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है? आपको ये आपके मम्मी पापा या तो जो भी आपके रिलेटिव सराउंडिंग फ्रेंड्स और आपके ब्रदर्स, इन सब ने सिखाया, तब जाके आज अभी ये लेवल तक आप आए हो कि आपको पता है कि आपको क्या करना है. जैसे एक सब्जी टेस्ट किया आपने, आपको ज्यादा नमक लग गया, तो आप तुरंत बोल लोगे हाँ इस सब्जी में ज्यादा नमक है. तो these things actually needs a lot of ideas from different sub domains. मैं ये नहीं बोल सकता कि मैथमेटिक्स ही सही है आपको. मैं ये नहीं बोल सकता कि सिर्फ लैंग्वेज अंडरस्टैंडिंग ही सही है. आपको सारे चीज के नॉलेज चाहिए था जो आप धीरे धीरे करके आपको सिखाया गया एनवायरनमेंट से. ठीक है? तब जाके आपका ये पार्टिकुलर इंटेलिजेंस लेवल तक आप पहुंचे हो. Right? All of you are agree. So you have been at this been taught, or you have been learned different areas or knowledge from different areas, so that now currently you are at this situation that you can yourself decide what to do with respect to a particular condition. Suppose it is raining, now you know that you need to bring an umbrella with you. Yes? So same thing यहाँ होता है मशीन में भी. अभी देखो आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस की बात कर रहे हैं हम. यस? सो सेम थिंग हमें मशीन्स को सिखाना पड़ेगा. We need to teach, we need to learn that machines learn the different areas, so that only in that condition that machine will be able to decide, able to sense what to do with respect to what condition. Okay, so in that way we have to depend on different subdomains like mathematics, biology, psychology, sociology, computer science, neuron study, statistics, etc. This list is never ending. So that's how AI is composed of different other subdomains. So I can give you a diagram. I can show you a diagram where you can see that this is AI, artificial intelligence, and being composed of these different areas: psychology, computer science, sociology, neuroscience, biology, philosophy, math, etc. Now, I hope that this diagram is now clear to you. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
तो आज के लिए इतना ही. आप लोगों को जो मैंने questions पूछा, you all will go through them. You will all answer this question. I'll check it. Okay. So that's it for today. Let me take the attendance.